There is no easy way to say this. Leaders who don't have widespread buy-in to their workplace design and ways of working could be barking up the wrong tree. People resist and reject workplace models for a variety of reasons, and one of those is that the workplace model being sold to them is shoddy. Your workplace potential could be huge: improved individual productivity, improved team collaboration opportunities, greater information flow across the business, reduced office footprint, and/or consolidation of sites. However, it is difficult to achieve those outcomes if people don't buy into your workplace change. Working with a client a few months ago, I was drastically reminded of how fast the workplace goalposts are constantly shifting. This organisation was housed in an office environment created in the 1960s. The executive leadership team had decided on a workspace redesign program. My first tour of the building was a visceral taste of the siloed, transactional way of working the organisation wanted to leave behind. Teams were housed in small, enclosed offices, separated from other teams by layers of doors, door after door after door, and finding the lunchroom was like walking through a rabbit warren. These workplace leaders recognise that the modern workplace is a completely different story to the workplace of the 1960s, as are modern ways of working. It can be a challenge to stay current and relevant, but to this executive team's credit, they sought advice about how to establish a workplace that would suit their organisation now and for the future. This organisation did another thing well. They created opportunities to hear from their people about their current workplace experience and their ways of working, and they let those points of view inform their decision making about their workspace design. We helped them by running an organisation-wide survey to understand sentiment on key points that we know are critical. We ran a middle manager leadership workshop, and we ran several executive workshops to help them arrive at their key decisions. All of this input and engagement allowed the leadership team to narrow down their workplace model to two choices that held the most promise to realise the outcomes they desired, to realise their workplace potential. When they made a decision for their workplace model, it stuck. None of the executive team wanted to revisit it, the decision was not undermined, and the program team was able to get on with their program of work. Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but who has time to invest in a detailed process like that to make a decision that seems straightforward? Well, let me just say that this decision involves your three most expensive assets: your people, your buildings, and your technology. And anything that involves a major change for your people is not straightforward. If you kid yourself that this is just a property decision, you will think it's straightforward, but it is anything but. This is how you can arrive at the right workplace model for your organisation, one that can achieve widespread buy-in. Firstly, make sure your workplace model does not suck. Run leaders' workshops, surveys, and focus groups to ensure that you know your actual state of play. Where is workplace satisfaction at in your workplace? How stressed are your people, and what is the source of their stress? Secondly, consider your possible workplace models from all angles. Don't be blinded by the potential to have a shiny, gorgeous new workspace. Consider the potential downsides, the resourcing required, the risks associated with the implementation, the likelihood that you'll establish alignment with these ways of working required, and how well will this model support your organisation under the most likely future scenarios facing you. And thirdly, don't let the blind lead the blind. If you aren't seeking specialist advice outside your organisation, you're already taking great risks with your workplace model. Building a new workplace model is a specialist skill, and you'll need specialist workplace strategy, IT, architecture, and change management. This is an established discipline that can't be done within business as usual. The first cab off the rank in a successful workplace change is really ensuring your workplace model is right for you. If the change is not valid, people will smell it a mile away, and you will have a hard time achieving buy-in. Make sure you choose a model that suits your organisation's ways of working and makes sense to help you realise your workplace potential. If you'd like to find out more about what this involves, schedule an information call today. I look forward to talking with you.